chicken.
For fuck's
You
sake!
piece of
Stop!
I've been waiting for. Fucking coward!
Hindi.
Ależ nam pogoda sprzyja, co nie, Henryku?
Nie.
Por que tá fazendo tão longe, velho? Sei lá.
Quick! Slowly. Nice and slow.
Ain't I? Your men smashed all my pictures. And on top of that, they drank nearly a whole barrel of wine. And poor Dorota had to flee to the woods from your savages. She's lucky she got away with her honor intact.
I see. We pay everything and punish very hard. Who was there?
How am I supposed to know their names? 5 of them there was. All in your uniforms.
Quiet now. I only asking. I know you.
Me?
Now, Zudnakam, where we know us from?
We don't know each other, really. I just have that kind of face. You know how it is. An ordinary bloke in a...
True. People many and time. Tokaroj!
Cadê a filha da mãe?
Ah, there you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we can talk? In private, I mean.
Oh, by Christ. Oh, you've come up with another plan, haven't you? Come. I know a place where nobody will disturb us.
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start undressing.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
All right. But you could have warned me.
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
I have, yeah, but... It's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me, even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you.
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlec.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlets?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Where is the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
É, isso eu só destruí o canhão.
Do you know anything about the cannon?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. The best thing would be to go straight to the commander. He's called Dietrich Katz. Except they won't let you go near him. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Praggers. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man. So I'd try my luck with him.
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlets. And above all, why they're still here. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den and we'll get to work.
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognizes me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work before play. Is there anything else you want to ask before we get started?
That's all I need to know.
Get out of the water then. You've been in there for ages. Though I have to admit you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should wash you more often.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait. Enlist for service first, soldier.
Caralho. Aí me deu banho mesmo? Porra nenhuma. Eu tenho uma porrada de missão secundária pra fazer. Ah, eu teria que me alistar lá. Bora lá.
Pay you. That's what you said last time. And the time before that. And now I ain't no material to forge anything for you. How dare you speak to me like that, you louse? You've forgotten who's in charge here.
Greetings, sir. Who are you?
You do not know who I am? Have you just crawled out from under a dunk?
Nothing.
You and half the camp. I don't have time for you.
Sorry.
Then do not.
Vai ser o cu. Vai acabando ali mesmo.
Just a little longer. Be careful with that scythe.
A dagger next to his bed. Seems nobody can relax for a moment here.
Be careful with that scythe.
Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here.
Eu peguei dele aqui.
What is this strange letter? Nothing good, I'm sure.
Esperar aqui então, né? Cadê ele, hein?
You've got blood all over you.
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends, or strangers who want to punch in the gob. Which group do you belong to?
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double the pay. Go and ask Lord Bottomlucker, I mean. He's been taking on all kinds of mercenaries. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really? How's that?
I could spy for you. I know how to get into all kinds of places without being seen.
That sounds pretty useful, true enough. But we don't do espionage. There's other people in the camp for that.
I fought in the tournament put on by the Kuttenberg City Council. Maybe you've heard of me. I did pretty well.
We're a long way from the
That would
city and
be-
news travels slow.
O Diego que chega do nada, velho.
Didn't you see me fight Zavish von Garbov recently? It made a big splash.
I don't have time for that kind of thing. But the men mentioned it in the bathhouse, that's true. Defeating an experienced knight like Zavish is no mean feat. But the answer's still no.
Oh, damn it, is that still not enough for you? What more do you want?
For you to stop hassling me. You're a bit pushy for my liking. It's a bit suspicious.
I want to serve the king, is all. Sigismund should take things in hand here and impose order, since Wenceslas isn't capable of it.
Interesting. Most people in these parts have other ideas.
Only I'm not most people. Please. Just give me a chance.
All right. We lost a couple of men recently in any case. You know what? I'll go and see Katz, our commander. He'll know what to do with you.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir. And I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. It's hard to believe when he never shuts up, but he said he's good at creeping about unnoticed. Someone like that could come in useful.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
You're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you don't come back at all. What do you say?
Well, that depends. The harder the work, the higher the price.
You needn't worry about your pay. Everyone gets what he earns.
And if you sort this out and we finally get to Sedlets...
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they might be now.
Maybe they just deserted. It happens.
Not in our regiment. Our men are loyal.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all I care. I just want that painted chest they were carrying. There's a very important charter in it, and we need it back. Got that?
All right, I think I understand. Find the men and bring back the charter.
Wait, damn it. You don't know the most important bit yet. Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now? So question him, and we'll know what's going on, won't we?
Go ahead and try it yourself, genius.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor bloke unconscious on the road and brought him here. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by, maybe the sawbones.
And let me tell you, you ain't never...
That's about it, then.
Don't worry, sir. You can rely on me. Consider it done.
Hergott, lad, you're pretty sure of...
A bit
Isn't he just? You know what? Go and see Puta, the captain of the mercenaries who serve. He'll go and requisition some supplies with him. And with a bit of luck, you'll get us some... Now go. And don't...
Tá bom. Vamos lá na enfermaria.
I'm looking for the local Sawbones. They said I've never seen the likes of him.
So, you came straight to me.
Ah, ele negou,
Is that
velho.
so? In any case, you found your man. Musa of Mali, scholar, traveler, and physician. At your service, friend.
Well, sorry to say this, but you're...
Very busy? May I ask who you are?
Henry, sir. How come you're so...
Big, wise, courteous?
I'm sorry, I was just a bit taken by surprise. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I've had such a conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
I think our parish priest might have mentioned that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
Right.
Well, I thought that was just, you know...
And as you see, it is not. So please, Stop staring at me and tell me what you need from me.
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing. It seems one of them is in your infirmary.
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there and will remain lying for long. He was badly stabbed, and it will take weeks before he comes to his senses.
But I need to talk to him.
Then you shall have to wait. When he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota. But then he passed out and did not awake again.
Isn't there anything we can do? I don't need him to be healed, just to wake up for a while. Can't you just give him some herb that will wake him up? You're a physician, aren't you?
A physician, not a magician. But there might be one possibility. One can make a decoction from Varelian and mint, which is called... But it must be very strong. Not like what is...
Hold on. I have something like that here.
And is it a strong enough decoction?
We'll soon find out.
Very well, friend. I will try to trust you.
Bora. Cadê esse Micheca? Esse Mijega aí? Soldado, soldado.
All right. What's happening? Mishek? Christ, can you hear me? Calm down and talk to me. Mishek, wake up! Oh, don't like this. Oh, fuck.
What potion did you give him, you fool?
Careful.
Ele morreu, viado. Dá do medo de ir pra lá, né? Mas tá bom. Prossegue a jornada. Cara, é chão até lá, hein? Mas antes de ir pra lá, velho, o que tem aqui pra nós? Tem casa de banho aqui? É, tem um banhozinho ali pra nós, ó. Tem um comerciante aqui também.
I apologize.
Good afternoon.
Show me your weapon.
Ai, tem 300 e pouco só pra negociar.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Tá, tô com muito dinheiro, velho. Preciso do banho.
What do you need?
I need...
Sir,
Do you have...
my...
Why?
Great.
Oh, glad...
All right.
Carai.
Really something. You'd better warn me next time. I'm not much of a swimmer.
Caralho, na casa que eu tô fazendo essa parada. Tô limpinho agora.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
After what you got up to last time. Apologies are no good to me. Pay your damages and get out.
Quick!
Pretty handy with a flail.
Quick! Gah!
Vambora.
Gah! 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 Go! Quick! Go! Gah! Whoa! Whoa!
A wagon in the Prague country. Could the missing soldiers have holed up here?
Why? I have to find the painted chest with the charter, and then make myself scarce.
Huh? What the fuck are you
Get out
doing
of
here?
right now.
Get
Kick your
lost
ass.
if you value your life.
Calm down.
You fucker. Get him, lads.
You want to try me?
I'll rip your ass open.
I've been waiting for you.
Show what you're made of. We're going to gut you.
What are you...
Vai. Merda. Caralho, eu passei mal agora, hein? Acabei de tomar banho, velho. Mas tinha tudo baratinho, velho. Vou ler antes, né? Lógico. Caralho, fudeu. Vou voltar lá pra lá levar então.
What a beautiful horse.
O que ela tem pra vender?
Who are you?
I thought you would recognize a wayfarer with...
Yes, of course. It's just these days you can never be sure who you...
Quite right. But seeing as fate has brought us together like this, would you care to buy something?
Why not?
Esse dado ali é bom, hein? Mano, eu podia entrar ali e literalmente acabar com todo mundo dormindo. Acampamento todo, velho.
Easy, good horse.
Calma. Se levar esse onde mesmo?
You really won't have anything to drink?
You know it is forbidden.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
By Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz? Did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons. Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I took care of them. They got what they deserved.
Well, well, he might look like a stripling, but he's anything but. Nice work. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Waffenrock and wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now. And a bit
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit! Oh, son, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the horsens.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlets?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion.
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than... I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you...
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches.
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them thus. And just
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
Nah, why not? Let's have a game.
That's the spirit. You're a man after my...
Careful, friend. Winning money...
Opa!
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Pronto.
Aye, that'll do. Like this.
É vez. Cara.
Damn it. They're yours, lad.
Tá.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Olha isso, velho.
That'll do me. Roll. Mother of...
Shit! How could I have lost?
Glory to the victors, honor to the defeated. You'll get me back next time, sir.
You bet I will. I'll pluck you like a chicken. And now for a drink.
And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur that's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
Realmente chegou ferido.
What's going on?
This is
O
Chatan.
garanhão.
He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed. Тут спасение. Kitchen out the west.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here.
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him. You two, go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it?
Acende tá o canhão.
What are your orders, Lord of Baramlaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better...
Do what I said, and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Gotta help. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
But we have to tell someone. Let's leave for Sedlets first thing in the morning, and let Sigismund sort it out himself.
Have you lost your fucking mind? If Sigismund finds out what happened, he'll throw us to that Cuman rabble in the hope they won't all fuck off back to Hungary. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared...
Pronto.
Kurva! You know what, soldier?
All right. Go and get some rest, and I'll take a look around.
What do you fucking mean, rest? I'm going to have it. Fucking and drinking until we're all slow.
E onde ele foi saqueado, meu senhor amado? Nossa, a região que toda.
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to? Yeah, Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get cats to move it out of the camp somehow.
Tô um pouquinho bêbado, velho.
Was it you who found Chertan?
Aye. Me and my comrade there.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing. We didn't do nothing.
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned up.
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, if it wasn't for him, Chertan would have bled to death there.
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower and you don't hear a man getting murdered?
Are you deaf? I told...
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your...
Well,
What's possible?
It's possible we dozed off for a while. No!
Tá explicado.
We might have just shut... We'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Chertan started yelling, it was...
There were two of you on guard duty, yeah? What's the other soldier like?
Him? He's a good pal of mine. The best in the whole camp. Always happy to listen to what I have to say, and that's plenty, believe me. The things I've seen since we left Prague. I'd never have dreamt of some of the things I've seen in this world.
How did you find Chertan, actually?
We heard yelling, so we went to take a look. I don't miss nothing, see? And there was Chertan, crawling in pool of the blood and babbling something. But I don't understand their gibberish, do I?
How did you find Chertan?
I don't remember too well. I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the ammunition store, and there he was on the ground.
As far as I know, there were two of you on guard duty on the tower. What's the other soldier like?
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met. Can't keep his mouth shut. A complete twat.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat sometimes.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, he was living in a cave until now. I tried to tell him I'm not fucking interested, but he doesn't take any notice. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Chertan shut him up for a while.
So this is where Chertan lives. That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside. Are those Chertan money? Sakra! A dagger in a pool of blood. Shit, that must be the one Chertan was stabbed with. But I've got a feeling I saw it before.
Ah, o do corvo.
Someone washed off some blood here.
O corvo, porra. Sai da frente, porra. Eu corro, porra.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
In Cheritan's tent, I found a document that says Grozov owes him a lot of coin.
First of all, you can read? I didn't expect that. Second, and more importantly, don't tell anyone, all right? And we certainly don't. Not until we find more. Let's hope Cheritan can tell us something. Come on.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Cheritan croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I'd like to know. Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Cheritan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. Sir Grozov is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Musa.
When Cheritan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
I'd bet it was the wine that killed him. It might have gone sour. That can really play.
That is a very interesting theory, my friend.
Where did you get the wine from, actually?
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough! Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Musa is definitely innocent. Cheritan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my...
So, he's in league with someone else?
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt that.
Are you sure you...
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that...
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Cheritan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word?
You can be glad you're not...
Please, sir. Give me some time. We won't leave this place until we clear this up.
What? But sir, you said we were going...
Things have changed a bit since then. Not even a handcart-carrying dong will...
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you...
But sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not... And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you say to all this?
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that?
You really don't have any...
How could I?
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. But you could do it.
Me?
Who
Hã?
else?
Nem procurei.
Someone I can trust. You spent the
A
whole
capinha
with me.
tá ali dentro.
You're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow and get to Musa.
All right.
Good idea. Grozov's men are all blockhead.
How much time do we have for this investigation?
2 days at most, I'd say. Then Sigismund's and Henry. Be careful.
Tá. Mas pera aí, velho. Deixa eu reiniciar o jogo.
Good to see you.
Tá com FPS no jogo. Tá. Fale com Musa.
Stop, you bastard!
But Katz himself sent me. I'm supposed to give a message to Musa.
And I was put on guard here by Groza. Hey? I heard something. I must be mad. You again? What?
But I'm...
What's your game? Are you 5 years old? Stop that!
Do I want to send Mutt home? Mutt, to Devil's Den.
Huh?
Henry? What are you doing?
Now, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But Tinja Sireye Menem.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to...
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. Did Cheriton say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much.
What about that wine?
Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us?
The evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same as all. Perhaps it was...
What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid, then I gave him some wine to drink. Soon after.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka.
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. Catherine, I think.
Catherine? Are you sure?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not. The wine must have been poisoned here.
All right.
I have done some thinking. The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different... If we discover what poison was used on Chertan...
How can we identify...
That is not hard. I examine the dead body. I find the symptom. That is... I would.
And could I help you? Can't be that hard.
Certainly not. Why study something for years? I'm sorry. The first thing to do is to go to Chertan's corpse. You must remember everything. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac. You can read, I hope.
Aye.
Excellent. The chest is locked. But I trust...
Right. Examine... Who do you think...
I have no idea. But who do you think is the prime...
What about Stephen?
And
Well?
I think it must be someone from here. And I would bet that it would. And because it cannot be you, me, or Cat, someone should question them all.
Well,
I am very grateful.
What if we forgot about... You'd be long gone before Grozov...
Thank you for the offer. But look at... And even if I did get away by...
Bom. Eliminar ele, mas deixa quieto.
Off. You've no business rummaging through those things. Surrender, now.
Easy! I surrender!
Ué,
timers, and if I don't...
How dare you accuse me like that? Do you have any idea?
Oh, excuse me.
Ah, tomando seu cu, rapaz.
Go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything, and forgive me for what I'm doing to this unfortunate wretch. He looks a bit ruddy, but is that from the poison, or was he just drunk? I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. No signs of poisoning. Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right, but he also threw his guts up. There's no way I'm examining that.
That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Cherton. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Oh, his belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that, for God's sake? Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight. I can't see anything ripped or sliced off. There's nothing missing. Whoever killed him, it doesn't look like a robbery. He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms. Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasm started? And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the poison cause them? Or was he a filthy pig and always had them? Completely rigid. Just like the arms. But, oh, Christ, what a stink! Ugh! He shot himself. I've heard it happens to the dead, but that much? Ugh. Maybe the poison did that. That'll have to do. I've found out enough. He had spasms, he shot himself, warts or lesions on his hands, as red as a poppy. I mustn't forget anything.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
É o livro de veneno, velho. Livros. Do beijo da morte. Tá bom. E agora? Ele todo, velho.
Right, that's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned. read that book of yours.
What do you mean, you think?
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book. But if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not?
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
I better start search. You said that the suspects are Grozov, Crow, and the two...
Wait a moment.
Of course.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Even so, it is strange. For months, the people here have been... You have done more in a few days.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Of course it is. I'm only saying that I
don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? But you think I'll suddenly say I'm a spy? Yeah, even if I was.
I was just hoping you would trust me enough. Who are you?
All right. I'll try to trust you.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were...
You're pleased?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half...
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refute because I am a total coward. I would be very happy to get away from here. Perhaps. So I think it will be best.
You know nothing. I know nothing.
In this conversation...
I better go and search the...
Good luck.
Now you're gonna die! No!
Mercy!
No surrender!
I surrender!
What do you want? You still
Enough.
resisting?
I give up! Ah.
Useless!
Ah. Ah.
You'll get such a blow that you'll... Fuck you! Useless! The executioner's sharpening his axe for you. What do you want? You'll get such
surrender.
a blow that you'll
Enough.
wake up on the pillory. Let's see what you're made of, you bastard!
Cara, eu agarrei aqui.
Fuck you! I'm just getting warm. Jesus, I'm hit! The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot.
Na moral, agarrei dessa porra. Sabia que devia ter matado esse merda. Agarrei na porra da cadeira.
I must be mad. I heard something.
Porra, o primeiro, velho, que eu suspeito dele.
Fuck it.
oak. And dry as a bone. Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
É a barraca desse doido aqui.
Just a broom. I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Agora tem que entrar na barraca desse maluco de novo, velho. Eu tava lá, velho. Porra.
Beautiful, but empty. No poison. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. There's nothing here. Moose is definitely not to blame. God bless.
Meus...
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times. At least he hasn't had to sell his armor to buy booze yet. Grozov doesn't strike me as a keen reader. How could anyone drink all this? Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
Inteiro? Deixa eu ver aqui. Tá.
God bless.
Right.
My word. In the meantime...
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter, but before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in...
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military...
Only your soldiers seem...
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce...
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Sir, people don't murder each other for no reason. They murder mostly for revenge or profit. And Musa had no motive. You can ask everyone in the camp. Musa never had any quarrel with Chertan.
But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Chertan was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Toma.
I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning.
Crow crept up on Chertan in the night and tried to kill him. And others would no doubt have ended this...
What bilge? He made it all...
I found this dagger near the ammunition store. It's the kind the Prague soldiers carry.
Ha! And found...
Well, then I'm sure you can show us your dagger, can't you?
I don't have to show you anything.
Stop all this! Listening to peasants like you two is pain. What happened next? You carry...
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to...
It seems someone...
Crow definitely poisoned the wine. Maybe Musa turned his back, and at that moment, he poured it into the goblet.
What do you think of that, Sir Musa?
It is not impossible. I had to go and get clean bandages and water to wash the wounds.
You're not going to take this seriously, are you? Ha! Even if that happened to be true, where would I have got the poison?
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
You fucker! I don't have any of those things!
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Cats, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Sir Grossoff, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! Just try and catch me!
You're a dead man. We'll finish this quickly.
Well, Lord Stieberitz, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve to be buried with soldiers who fell for the king. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa,
detetive.
for all this unpleasantness.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a blade.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't let you remain here unsupervised.
What? I didn't do anything.
Exatamente.
And look where your inaction brought us. I will take command for the moment.
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. And much more besides. I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure cats will be happy to leave it to me.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
Peraí, fale com Katz. Ah tá, primeiro tem que ir lá falar com ela.
I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing...
Cadê ela? Cadê ela? Cadê ela? Cadê ela? Aqui. Acorda, fia.
It's happening. The Praggers are leaving for Sedlets.
At last, I won't have to wash the Cuman's asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything, so they're ready for the ambush.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.
Tem uma mulher que foi me dar banho? Que foi, Oscono? Que foi? Que foi, Oscono? Fala comigo.
É, aí fodeu.
O que, filho?
Deixa eu se responder lá. Ih, nem respondeu no WhatsApp. Chama o Vavá, pô.
Pode jogar no morro, acabar me chama.
Beleza, beleza. Tá vendo?
Tá, vamos lá.
God, why?
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Cara, entra a intenção do cara sem querer. Vou lá falar com os cats.
Hey, there you are. Come here quickly. I need to talk with you.
Fine. I'm coming.
O que é?
What do you want?
What do I want? What the fuck do I want? Oh, precisely what Bassan and his friend...
What?
You have the nerve to ask. You were supposed to leave. You said you did it.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Where should it be? If he found it on...
There, you see? No...
But you tricked me. Just wait, you hog.
Easy there, killer. I could also go to...
You wouldn't do it.
Try and touch me.
Fine then. Be gone. I don't want to...
Ah, toma seu rabo. Eu volto quando eu quiser. Bora, irmão.
All right, I'm ready. We can get out of here.
The sooner the deserters, traitors. I still can't believe that Kyle betrayed us.
Nah, don't worry about it. He was one white.
In any case,
E eu sou traidor
the
também.
company's missing a corporal now. And I was thinking, you may be new, but you've been a real help to me. The lads will obey you.
What are a corporal?
Not much. I take care of the weapons and powder, and the pay, too. But the main thing is to make sure nobody slacks off, and not to...
I...
Say yes!
It'll be an honor, sir.
You can stick the sir with a son, don't? Well, let's leave it be now. Right, Corporal. Order the men.
Aye, sir.
Said let's away.
Ah, pai virou cabo, filho.
So the devil jumps him from behind a tree. But Pa, who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the arms, wrestles him to the ground, and then starts giving the devil such a hiding. The fur is flying off. fellas. After Paul was done with it.
O jogo é grande, fi.
I've been waiting.
You think you can scare me? Not a chance. Amen to you.
Pronto.
There. It's done.
What's the matter? Aren't you happy?
It just doesn't seem right. What we did to those people.
Not people, the enemy. Remember that.
É verdade.
Trust me, you'll sleep a lot better. By the way, Brabant has already brought up his promised reinforcements.
What are they like?
Well, you'll see for yourself. But now, we have to get out of here first.
No, don't leave yet.
Make it fast, though. Damn it, lads, get a move on.
Fuck me! You really did it!
Nada de bônus, isso é tudo foda. Vambora, esse cara tem nada não. Vambora.
Hop onto the wagon then.
Seems like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
We did. And that means the Devil's Den won't be safe much longer.
Another reason not to stick around there and attack Malashov.
Well, we're in luck. Ada's just returned from a scouting mission, and he says von Burkov's at the castle.
And what about Brabant's men? You were saying you don't like the look of them.
I just don't trust them somehow. But I'll admit that Frenchman surprised me.
We'll see how they fare in battle.
Indeed we will. We'll soon get ready, and then we'll plan what's...
Eu quero meu prêmio, velho. E a Caterine lá, que eu sei que ela entrou aqui.
I apologize.
Ah, Sir No Sabbath. My respects.
I assume you won't be joining our offensive, right?
Under other circumstances, I would avoid battle. You're right, but this is personal. Otto von Berkhoff, it was he who advised Sigismund to...
So you want revenge?
They plundered the synagogue, murdered dozens of people. That Mamsa must pay. I will play with him like a cat with a mouse.
I understand how you feel. Once I get my hand...
I'm going to kill von Berkhoff. Even if she's... It was I who got the money for it, so no one is going... What about you?
I too want to get...
For tricking you two?
For that, to put it bluntly. He betrayed the king, and if there's anyone that can get him, then it's Zizka and the devil.
Ah, mas cadê a Catarina, ó? Ah, tava aqui agora, velho.